We will be refreshed by Chop Shop. Chop Shop is a Ghanaian food brand that serves us very good and refreshing dishes. Contact all their 5 branches for amazing food experiences. Thank you.
Well, and happy birthday wish to Risa. Risa is with our digital department here at Media General. And Risa, we wish you a wonderful birthday. And I think you should be excited to be born in this season. I mean, take advantage of the season and people will bring you several of the gifts. From us here at Media General, we celebrate you. We say happy birthday. Right. So, but it looks like people are still trying to understand the dancing moves, you and Joyce. But, Krymi,
yes, sir.
the main guy.
Thank you.
Charlie, this is your party-based song there.
I know, right?
It came at the right time.
I know.
It came at the right time.
And
But there are some people, if you don't even invite them, they come.
Can you imagine? We'll be using that term like forever.
Yes, and the thing starts at 9. They will even come 5, 6.
And wait
So
till
we want to get here because of COVID restrictions.
I've actually met a couple of people who see me at programs and they're like, yo, Krymi, yeah, what's up? And I honestly, I don't know them. And they remind you, oh, we met at this program, this party, you remember? And then this other party. And I'm like, hey.
They are citizens without boundaries.
Oh, that's why I love them.
Boundaries.
I love all those citizens without boundaries.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they are the original party.
So sometimes you don't even know which one is the most recent event you met them.
They confuse me all the time.
But I want to commend you that you've done very well. Your music is timeless, and that is what good music is about. Because Party Bay has been around for some time. It still sounds so beautiful.
I struggled to pronounce the name this morning, so I had to ask.
Yeah, Krymi the man.
Fantastic name.
And,
I actually took the name from the French phrase crème de la crème, which means best of the best. So I took one crème, which obviously means best, and then I spelled it Krymi, so that when you Google Krymi, I'll be the first person that pops up.
Charlie, people, they live in Accra with plan.
And look at where he's seated. He says he took the name from.
Accra lives by plan.
I'm telling you.
So you search, you go find out.
Yes.
But I mean, great music from him. Great collaborations that he's had with other people, Sarkodie, I mean, great. I love listening to his music, and it's a privilege, and the pleasure is ours. We talk to get paid, you sing to get paid. So we have something in common.
I know.
We do want to give us someone who say, the ghetto boys who say, one or two.
Well, before that, I just want to say big thank you to everybody who is supporting Krymi music. And I'm saying that to say I have not released songs for some time now. My latest song I released was Party Bay, and I did that early January 2021. And unfortunately, I lost my dad right after. So probably we couldn't really do promo as we wanted to. But trust me, big shout outs to Kewa and the team, and big shout outs to everybody following my music. Party Bay hit 1 million views a couple of months ago, and we are still going hard. And I want to say thank you to everybody. Sometimes people think when you don't come back to back, and I had that notion that you may lose your fans, but my fans are there. They text me that, bro, we are still waiting for your songs, but we are still supporting you. However it is, take your time, do things right, come right, and we are there to support. So I want to say thank you so much to everybody who is supporting me.
So, Krymi, I mean, our deepest condolences to you.
Thank you so much.
But we haven't to release in a long time. I hear you guys, you have some sleeping positions that bring the lyrics. Is it that you haven't slept in that position for some time?
I do have songs, and we had a plan to release an album, set of songs and everything. But
it's a strategy?
Yeah, it was sort of a strategy.
You want something to die down?
I know. It goes with the seasons, the events and all of that, so that you know that you reach out, you reach to more people with these types of songs or these kind of songs or these genres of songs. And you know that, yes, you will get your audience to multiply. I feel that now it has been a numbers game, but me, it's still passion for me.
Okay.
So apart from getting the numbers, I'm still passionate about music. And because of that, I have...
So you don't charge for gigs?
Oh, I do charge for gigs. Actually, I don't charge. My management charge. Kewa will charge you.
So that,
Kewa will charge because he's investing. He will charge you.
Because of how you put it, we assume
yeah.
was
So in fact, we're going to invite you. The two of us
Oh no, you can still invite
the
me.
two of us felt that this one too could go for.
I don't know about Fati's boss, President Akufo-Addo, but I know that President Mahama will be very, very delighted.
Oh, all the bosses will be delighted. Then I'll do it for all the
You
bosses.
see the politicians. But the good news is that, I mean, you charge minimum. You know, COVID has impacted.
Oh yes, especially for some of us, the entertainers.
Yeah.
It has really worried us. So you can't have
know.
so many people in a particular auditorium for some time. And so it has been a challenge. I was supposed to go on a Europe tour. Everything was cancelled because of the new outbreak, the Omicron, and all these restrictions. And it's sad when you plan and all these things don't go on well. Especially for me, the entire year has been a battle.
I know.
It has been a battle from one thing to another, and I'm always trying to keep my head up and stay
God
strong.
kept you.
I know God kept me.
It's been a difficult year.
Very
but
difficult
I mean,
year.
you have great songs, and we are excited.
Don't forget, I'm actually from here. I'm going to go and look at that video all over again. I have to allow this. We must have a repeat performance.
Please do. And
I believe so.
yeah, and I can promise you that the newer ones that are coming, you would enjoy more.
Fantastic.
I am trying to open up when it comes to genres. I'm trying to be a bit diverse. I'm listening to different genres, different languages.
A line or two from your current ones, that the new ones you're about to release, some 2-3 lines, something to just prepare our mind.
Prepare, okay. So I have a song called
To whet
Show
our
Me.
appetite and
Yeah, I have a song called Show Me. It's coming soon. And I said, I want to come and pay your bride price.
That's right.
Would you marry me? Marry my baby, oh. Baby girl, would you be my wife? Brother, worry me all day. Adore. Show me something. Something, my baby, oh.
you know, I'm happy you, the musicians, you are not moving into politics, because the danger is that the way your mouth sweet, it will be difficult for us to hold on to our titles.
I
So
know.
you stay in the music industry.
I know. And then again, it's not as if musicians are not concerned about
I think
politics.
just wanted to.
You've
kind of-
forgotten something interesting. Those days, each time you picked up a musician's song for your political campaigns, the next thing you hear, oh, his business has collapsed. People don't even want to listen to
No,
him
it does
anymore.
happen. It does happen. And you realize that.
We have an interesting relationship.
with the politicians, we are sugarcane. We come with a great taste, and we bring the house flies too.
That was a good one.
That's interesting.
So you
You
realize
can't
that
eat your cake and have it.
most of
No,
us,
no.
we don't want
Of
to.
course, if we carry
get
the
too
song
much.
and then we win, you are.
You are done. But if you don't win, you are toast.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you.
So always, most of us, the musicians, we try to be in between. We don't want to be here. We don't want to be there.
But
We
you
don't want to
take
be anywhere.
subtle punches.
Strong ones,
Yeah.
depending on the time.
Depending on where you feel would help you. If you feel this message helps you, you can
But why
sort
are you
of
guys
give.
not straightforward? Why are you guys
But
not
we
straightforward?
can't be straightforward because this is how the
But
fans
you always
are.
accuse the politicians of not being sincere.
No,
But the musicians, they are not straightforward.
the thing is, we can't be straightforward because the people are passionate about whichever parties that they follow.
Yeah.
So because of that passion, they feel if you are not part of their party or their society, then you are not part of them. We don't. Meanwhile, we want everybody to enjoy our music,
That's true.
devoid of
Because I think that's
party
what is
and
important,
anything,
really.
and separations.
Yeah.
So while we stay neutral, it's so that we can reach out to everybody and let everybody enjoy our songs.
But don't you think we should move towards a system where people are not judged because of where they stand politically, but by the content of their music? I'm saying this because Jay-Z is a very known Democrat fan. and he's never hidden that.
Yeah.
That of, I think, Chris Brown and all those people.
I can also put that Jay-Z started from somewhere. We didn't know which party he was
to middle,
to where he got
arrived.
to.
Yeah.
And then he probably felt this is where
And entertainers have
have
also
a
helped
voice.
shape policy in their
So
various
true.
countries. If you take Bono, the Irish guy,
Yeah.
Brian Adams,
Bono, yeah.
all of
and
them.
all those.
Yes,
So sometimes
absolutely.
too,
They stand for certain things.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I
So
think so.
I would say that looking at the line of culture, Bob Marley, what they do is instead of doing party politics, they do people politics. And let me explain.
That's true.
They sort of live with the people, understand their plights, their challenges, and they share through the music and through their social media platforms to say that this is what we are going through and this is what we want to happen. We stand for this. And so instead of doing party politics, they do people politics. And that I would encourage most entertainers to do, because most of the politicians might not directly be in contact with where these issues are happening. But from our voices...
I think it's relative, because if you think about it, this week, we're actually mourning the passing of
Archbishop
Archbishop Desmond Tutu,
Yes.
Tracy Chapman, and all these people, the juju music.
Yeah.
They were all actually born out of a certain period of time where they needed certain reforms, and their songs actually helped shape those conversations. So I think that, yes, what you're saying does make a lot of sense, but I think there's also a very good balance.
Good balance.
Where you can have musicians who sing about matters that actually concern the society.
Exactly.
Maybe in Ghana, what are some of the social problems that we're grappling with? Teenage pregnancy, road crashes, etc. Remember, there used to be a very strong tune for road crashes in particular, and it was actually accompanying every advert and all the advocacy that we're doing.
From Obuo,
I remember, yes, exactly. And he had all these videos, short clips all over the place, you know. And I think it also speaks to the power of the internet.
Yeah.
You know, I listened to you talk about how you arrived at this name, and, you know, imagine you're sitting right here in a studio in Accra, and your name is actually derived from a French word that has a certain connotation probably for the French, but certainly even in our parlance has come to stand for something. I think it tells you also the power of imagination. It is why you can travel anywhere sitting in Salaga and Bole and in Garu, which is in the back of nowhere. So I get it. You know, I remember those years ago. Each time President Mahama was in Bole, people were excited, because you'd come with a little laptop and you'd be struggling to find places where you could get good connectivity and all of that. Suddenly, all those things are things of the past. You could sit in your car, drive from Accra all the way to Bole, and you would continue to be online, listen to radio and all. So I think that somehow where we are is also a good place. And I think our musicians have largely helped us too, in terms of our messaging, in terms of our relationships. But I think we want to see more of you stand up for other social things too.
And Joyce, maybe before Fatih comes in, you've had the likes of Rex Oma, Samini, Sarkodie, Kwabna, and Mr. Beautiful. These are all entertainers or musicians, and they've been bashed in the past for either endorsing the NPP or endorsing the NDC. What is your take on that?
It's opinion driven. You get me? Everybody decides to do what they want to do only because of what they feel is right for them. So with that, I would say that is their decision and they are good with that. From my perspective, I would say that I'll try as much as possible to be neutral when it comes to politics, but be aggressive a bit when it comes to people politics, relating to the people, so that we can all share the views for the people and have them be happy. When they are happy, they will come for my shows and they'll be happy. So we just want the people to be happy, to be stable.
Krymi, you want to be like Dubai.
I want to be
where you are friends with America and friends with Iran. So there are no Katyusha rocket drops there.
Thank you. So that when Dubai is doing the everybody will come and then they will invest. I feel to me, my major push is the people. They go to the bars, they sit in their cars, they sit in their homes, they tune into the TV stations, they listen to my music, they stream my songs. to me, for my business to grow, I need to make sure that they are in good position to enjoy my music, to want to be part of Krymi.
In fact, and I mean, that's why I keep saying that. I pray you don't go into politics. Because you see, the way his mouth is. But on a lighter note, I mean, Joyce did say that now you can drive from Accra to Tamale, uninterrupted internet, and you can listen to music. I mean, that's some credit to the NPP. Uninterrupted.
Belated birthday wishes to Dr. Manibo. I don't want to start this debate.
So Krymi, I have Dr. Manebwama. Happy birthday, Doc.
That's another Kofodia young Doc, and I'm happy you are saying that we should get vaccinated. Talk to some agency. Because everybody must get vaccinated. It reminds me of a presidential candidate in the last elections who was advocating one of the smaller parties. Was speaking against this COVID, these restrictions, and the vaccination and all that. Then I saw a picture of him, Charlie, with oxygen and all. After, when he came out of the situation, in fact, he's been the lead advocate that people should wear masks and get vaccinated. A very good morning to all of you from the APC and all. We love you.
You were mischief.
So Krymi, you know, people will define your brand, but what do you call your brand? Are you driven by a particular genre, or you do a bit of everything? What would you say your brand represents?
I would say major is high life Afrobeat or high life Afropop. But now I am learning wide, and I'm trying to understand something. Okay. I did a small, poll or research on social media, and I realized that Latino music, they are big. Francophone music, they are huge. Other genres are big. There's the QQ music from China. They also have huge numbers. And I ask myself...
The Chinese one is what?
They have a platform called QQ Music. Okay. And they have like a huge number of songs put there. And I ask myself, how do I become as big as these big artists who are out there that I look up to? And I ask myself, how do I improve from where I am? So it has gotten me to this point where I'm listening wide and trying to adopt other genres into my music. Remember that high life and Afrobeat is my music. Okay. Yes. But then again, I want to adopt other styles, add to my genre, and become sort of like a revolutionary musician, something that would be different from the crowd. I've started adding guitars to my performances so that I come out as a proper stage musician. I want to do more of live band, to push more, to learn more, to become a better version of myself. So I would say that, yes, I am Afrobeat high life, but I'm also trying to open wide and be dynamic.
I mean, Fatih, just a quick one. Krymi.
Yes, sir.
The days of Osibisa and the rest, where they projected music of Ghanaian origin and of African origin. Yeah. And I was amazed to attend an event in Germany where there was a band playing one of the Osibisa songs. Yeah. And if you ask many young Ghanaians, they don't even know what the Osibisa was about. Do you think we've really projected our Ghanaian music? So I'm asking this because you go to South Africa, you go to Namibia, you go to other parts of the continent, and at their lounges and their clubs and their social events, they play Ghanaian music. No, they play Nigerian music. Yeah. And first, we started this whole movie thing very well with the Akan drama, with the Osofodazi, and all that. Then the Nigerians got better with the Nollywood. Today, if you mention the top 3, they are part of it. Yeah. From the Hollywood to the Gollywood to the Nollywood, or the Hollywood to the Nollywood to the Gollywood, to the Bollywood. So my fear is that the same way we were so good at music, now it looks like almost every month you have a Nigerian artist coming up.
Yeah.
Do you think we are really projecting our artists well?
Okay, so in view of that, I spoke to a friend of mine who I think is a visionary when it comes to music and music business. He's called David Nikose. He's actually doing a show right now called Look Now to project the musicians from Ghana. I am trying to sort of not categorize ourselves as Ghanaian musicians. We are musicians and we appeal to everybody. Now the thing is, this is my view, and I know you would agree with me that there's this form of investment that goes into music. Music is a bit capital intensive. Yes. So for, I would say, the Nigerian music or other parts of the world, they have investors pushing in a lot of money to do proper videos, proper production, when you hear the sound quality is on top and everything. And they project the brands of the musicians to a point that, yes, you would feel they deserve some, you know, big money. I think it all comes to the brand. The Nigerians have discovered how to create that brand worth or brand equity that they would be paired with the Americans or the other musicians that are out there. I feel the only thing we are lacking, because we have the talent. Trust me, we have the talent. We need to sort of project our image when it comes to music to a point where we'll parry or pair with these musicians. That is all. We need revolutionary people who will think of ideas to position our music where people...
So it's the branding and the investment.
It's the investment, branding, and ideas.
But your collaboration with Sarkodie, the video was on point.
It was on point. And trust me, Kewa did a lot to push the song.
I mean, let's watch the video. I mean, it was on point.
Thank you.
And then something that struck me. I attended 1028 Laughs a few days ago. I mean, stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
From about 6 or 7 comedians. And I was surprised to realize,
Because of the artists doing their best, but because the people behind the song, I'm talking about the promoters are pushing in finance to put these songs on different platforms that would get heard and would have numbers. Especially now, they have digital sales from all these digital platforms like Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon, SoundCloud, Boomplay, all these places. So they are doing their best. Sometimes it is up to the investors to push in some funding to promote the song to some level. Now, when you go on YouTube, sometimes when you are checking on something,
do you know the video has made 7.2 million views on YouTube?
Yes,
7.2 million.
This is my biggest. This is my biggest song.
I think it's
right
fantastic.
now.
And you know, Sammy, not to interrupt you, but you remember in the past, people used to talk about a language barrier. That is maybe because you're singing in vernacular or you're singing in some Ghanaian languages, etc. And of course, a shout out to all my sisters and brothers in the Upper West region. There was a young lady, Riala, years ago, who couldn't find anybody to promote her because people said,
well internationally.
Excellent. So I think we have actually moved past that conversation.
Definitely.
But I agree with you in the sense that maybe we now need a certain investment in terms of promoting what you have. But in terms of standards and quality, I think we've done a yeoman's job.
Yes,
in reference to what the Nigerians do, for example, at the comedy show that you attended, I think we just need a little bit of confidence in our own. You know what I mean? It can't be that it's because...
There was one Ghanaian in
it. Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Very, very good.
And I was sad that, honestly, I didn't know I was paying to just go watch Nigerians. I did enjoy the show, but I thought I would see more Ghanaians on the stage because these guys are going to repatriate the money anyway. But I felt bad after leaving. I was like, I only watched just 1 or 2 Ghanaians. And I honestly, our entertainment industry, all of us are stakeholders. We listen to the music. The politicians enjoy the music, I won't lie to you, because we are always stressed out. So
on a different level.
On a different level. The level will be different. Totally different. So sometimes you need to just have some
wind down.
music too. Yes. So me, I love music.
One thing I also
love music.
realized is I've had the opportunity to travel outside, and what I saw was that there were so many Nigerian personalities in some big places talking about in Sony, Universal, in some of these places where the music is lifted. So what they do is they push their people in there. It would not be bad to have.
You're still talking about the way we promote it.
It would not be bad to have
deliberately.
people there.
I think deliberately.
Intentional.
Maybe our little commitment and advice would be that we urge even our embassies abroad during the Seth March observation and other Ghanaian programs outside. We can, because that's one way of marketing our entertainment and music industry abroad. Because over there they invited diplomats and citizens from those countries, and I think that it's been done, but it's on a very minimal scale.
It is, exactly. I think we just have to up the
In
game
line
a
of
bit.
that, I would say a big thank you to two people, Ghana Music Awards UK and the commissioner in UK, the Ghana commissioner in UK.
His Excellency Papa
yes, we were invited there after the show, after the program, and he came to us, took pictures with us, congratulated us, and told us to keep pushing, and however he would help to push us, he would do it. And I was very touched.
I was very
touched.
We want to say a very big thank you. I mean, it's been amazing, and we are
so
excited that you join us
there's
on the show.
something that we need to commend him for, how he's promoted the industry on his own. And I like the fact that he's very knowledgeable and understands just what the challenges are. I think that is also...
And we want to assure you that you have our unflinching
yes,
support individually and collectively.
That I want a minimum rate if I'm inviting.
I will come and be bugging your windows and your doors every day.
Really, thanks so much.
It means so much to me.
Fatih, you have something in your hand?
Yes,
as we wrap up. It's almost 10 a.m.
Before we wrap up, I have a few birthday messages from our cherished viewers. First of all, we have one which says, "Happy birthday to Auntie Efia of Kaneshi from your sons, grandchildren, in-laws, and the entire family. God richly bless our supermom. More candles to blow." A second one from Nana, that's from Nana Yao Ajinasari. We have a second one which says, "Happy birthday to Edu Jemfi, who is a pastor of Christ Favor Deliverance Ministry. Long life and prosperity from Justice and wife." Remember, we will be refreshed by Chop Shop. Chop Shop is a Ghanaian food brand. Contact all their 5 branches for amazing food experiences.
So, Joyce, so tell us your experience this morning. You had a difficult task of being a hostess and a panelist. So, share some few seconds of your experience.
To be very, very honest with you, it's not as easy as I assumed it was going to be. I think that they do quite a good job, and keeping your voice at the same level, your tone, and even focusing sometimes can be a challenge. I didn't think that the time would fly so quickly, but I think it's been a fantastic experience. I have actually had the privilege of doing this. I think they do it usually about Christmas and in the New Year, when most of the staff are probably taking time off also to focus on their family. So it's been a great, great, great experience. And Merry Christmas to all of you. Of course, to my boss, John Dramani Mahama, his wife, Lodina, and their family. I wish them the very best now and forever. And of course, to our President, Mr. Akufo-Addo, Nana Akufo-Addo, best wishes to you and to the Vice President as well. So yes, I think it's been a great experience. We should always remember to commend one another. But please, kindly disregard that dance video any day and time.
Patty, tell us your experience. Share that with us.
The experience is invaluable. It was tough. I won't lie. A bit tense.
And Patty missed all the cues from me. She was so focused.
But especially to share this holiday with you all meant so much to me. And we thank God for our lives. We thank God for Krymi and all the Asantoa and Dr. Bote and all the wonderful crew who are behind the scenes helping us walk through these past 4 hours. We thank everyone, and a special greetings to President Nana Akufo-Addo and the Vice President of the Republic, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, my boss, Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah, And everyone in Ghana, enjoy your holidays.
Okay, so good. Since you guys, you have wished the presidents Merry Christmas.
Have you sent the momo to all those?
You wait. So let me wish Mama Becky, the First Lady of the Republic, a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And to Haja Samira Baumia, these are the sponsors of the president and the vice. And to Mama Lodina, you didn't wish her.
I did.
You did?
Oh, I did.
Okay.
Mama Lodina and her family.
Oh,
and
great.
kids, yes.
And to those who have been our support system, our families.
Yes.
We wish our families a wonderful season. And to the people who have made it possible, to Media General, to our wonderful production team inside, and our cameramen, those who keep prompting us. In fact, when at 4 a.m. when my alarm did go, I was like, oh, let me just sleep for 20 minutes. Then I saw them calling. I said, goodness, and Asamaba. But hey, you guys do a fantastic job. To all our journalists, to our broadcasters, and to our media friends, you do a very good job, and we respect what you do. Sometimes allow us to criticize you small. When we criticize small, you people there, you vex. Meanwhile, you criticize us every day. And to the viewers, you've stayed glued to your set, and it's been an amazing experience. We wish all of you a Merry Christmas once again, and we're looking forward to a healthy new year. I mean, it hasn't been easy this year. We're all going up. We felt our vision 2020 was going to be healthy. Then 2020 came with COVID. 2021 too, COVID still stayed with us. We're hoping for 2022 without COVID. We wish all of you the best. Thanks so much to the team, and you have our love. Bye-bye from all of us.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.